3-minute drive time. Kohler Law Offices, Salt Lake City, Utah, West Jordan Criminal Defense. Coming at you with another 3-minute explanation of some area of the law that you need to know about to take care of yourself in your criminal matter. So today I'm going to talk about expungements and how that works. You can do it yourself if you want. It's kind of a pain. It's worth the money, I think, to have an attorney do it for you. Make sure you don't mess anything up, save you a lot of time and trouble. But you can, if you don't want to do that, do it yourself. So here's how. First of all, in order to expunge something, you have to be eligible for expungement. Okay, you're eligible for expungement if you don't have any pending criminal matters, and mainly if the requisite time periods have passed for you to be able to expunge something. So for a case that was dismissed, like by a plea in abeyance or something like that, like we were talking about yesterday, that is 30 days. For an acquittal, I don't think there's any waiting period at all. And for cases that were convictions, it depends on the severity of the conviction. For Class B misdemeanors, it's 4 years. For Class A misdemeanors, it's 5 years. And I'm not going to tell you what it is for felonies because I can't remember and I'm not looking at the code right now. I think it's 6, but that's it. Don't take that to the bank. So once you pass those time periods, those waiting periods, you got a process that you go through to get something expunged. It takes a long time. The first step in the process is you have to get a certificate of eligibility from the Bureau of Criminal Identification. And the way that you do that is you pay them a fee that is, I believe, $65 right now. Whoa, I'm losing you. Whoa, hold on. Oh my gosh, all right. That was messed up. $65 for the fee. And you send that to the BCI. Right now, the BCI is really backed up. It takes them forever to check your eligibility. It's taken them like 5 to 6 months right now, is what I heard most recently. That's a long time to wait, but it is what it is. There's no other way to do it. So you send an application in. You can get the application online. If you just Google expungement BCI Utah, you'll get there. Through the Department of Public Safety website. And you get this application and you send that in, pay them your $65, you wait your 5-6 months for them to check your eligibility, run your fingerprints, do all that stuff, and then they send you back a letter and they say, hey, you're eligible. That's the biggest part right there. Once you find out you're eligible, the rest of it goes a lot quicker. Then you need to actually order a certificate from them. That's another $60-something to get the certificate. So you send them back the letter and the payment, and then they send you back a certificate. Probably takes another week or two. And then you take that certificate and you attach it to a petition to expunge. You can find templates for a petition that you can use, that you can fill out yourself on www.utah.gov. If you search the site for expungement, sorry, not utah.gov, utahcourts.gov, utcourts.gov, utcourts.gov. Go there, search expungements. They have templates you can use. Fill that puppy out. Put your certificate of eligibility on there. Take it into the courthouse. File that with the court. The court's going to charge you a filing fee. I believe the filing fee is about $115. You're also going to need to pay for certified copies. It's easier to just pay for that up front and have it all ready to go so that when the judge signs off on the order, they can automatically give you the certified copies. The copies are like $5 a piece, and you need, I think, 4 of them or 5 of them. And so you're gonna pay like $140 to the court to file it. So file your petition, and then you have to serve that petition on the prosecutor. The prosecuted the case. You have to, drop it off to them in person, or you've got to have somebody like a constable or a sheriff or something serve it to them. It has to be served according to the law. And once they get that, then they can go through their process. If they're going to object to the expungement, then there's going to be a hearing and things like that. That's typically doesn't happen, but sometimes it does. And if they're not going to object, then they'll just go through the waiting period, and they got 60 days, I believe, is what it is, after you file the expungement, in order to object. And if they don't object, then the judge will just sign off on it. So after a couple more months, as long as they don't object, then the judge will sign the expungement order, and then you need to go pick up the actual order from the court and the certified copies, and you'll need to send those copies off to the various people that actually have your record, and that's how it actually gets done, that it's expunged. It's taken off and cleaned up. They shred it, whatever they do, delete it off their files. And so you need to send one to everybody that has that. You need to send it back to the BCI. You need to send it to the prosecutor. You need to send it to the police office that was involved in the arrest. You need to excuse me. I think he's sending one to the FBI. All these various places, we have a list of people that we send them to. And so that's how it's done. It can be done yourself. You absolutely should do it if you are eligible to expunge any criminal offense that you have, whether it's that you got from a plea in abeyance or it's a conviction and the time has passed. Please, 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 it's so worth a couple $100 in filing fees and BCI fees, and I think it's worth a couple $100 for an attorney to do it for you as well. We do expungements for half price for all of our previous clients, and so if you're one of our previous clients, you should definitely get us to hook you up about that. And it's a very good thing to do, because you never know when you're going to have an issue with an employer looking at your background. If you're trying to get a loan, you're trying to get clearance, if you get a new charge in the future, there's a million reasons to do it. You should really do that and get your record cleaned up. So this one was a little bit longer than usual. Expungements are kind of hard. There's actually a bunch of stuff I kind of had to leave off. So this is kind of a quick hit on how to do your expungements. If you have a question about expungements or anything related to criminal defense or family law for that matter, give us a call or visit our website, www.kohlerlawoffices.com. You can schedule a free consultation. We can do that over the phone, or I did it again. We can do that over the phone, or you can do it online. We have an online scheduler that we use. It takes 20 seconds, maybe tops, maybe 19 seconds to get an appointment for a free consultation. We do those consultations in the office, or we do them over the phone, whatever's best for you. So go ahead and do that. If you need to talk about your criminal problem or your family law problem, we'd love to hear from you. This is Court Kohler Law Offices, West Jordan, Utah, Salt Lake City, Criminal Defense and Family Law, signing off. Adios.